Why go slow or SLO? Well, the reason is segmenting and building a list that are people that are actually your ideal customers, that you cover any potential advertising costs. In a lot of cases, you can use this as a paid beta, more or less, where you're using this as an opportunity to test out your core offer by taking one little piece of it, making it available at a low cost, but you use that as a way of generating interest. And then that way, you're validating your concept. You're maybe making at least enough money to cover any potential costs, and you're starting to build a list of people that are most likely going to be interested in that back-end offer. You're beta testing, using it as a beta test to test the concept of a course or your membership as well. Build your email list with buyers and not, as we say, freebie seekers. You want people that look at what you have to offer as a valuable piece of information. The fact that you're actually charging for it psychologically triggers for people that this is a valuable offer because you're charging for it, right? So we want to make sure that we have a back-end offer. Even if this is a beta, you're using it as a beta test, you really ought to know what you're going to sell on the back end, because you want to have that normal progression from providing them some fantastic value at a low cost to taking them to the next step. And that would be the perfect structure of your SLO. It's something that is valuable, something they can do following your instructions to get an outcome, to accomplish something that they want done. And once you have something like that and they're able to accomplish something and feel that sense of, wow, this really works, you know what the next step is they're going to say, what else have you got? How else can I take this one piece and go out and expand on it and have greater success, regardless of what your topic is? Really keep in mind, how are you going to structure your back-end offer, and how are you going to structure the SLO to be aligned to that? SLO needs to give them the quick win, the sense of accomplishment, that they've been able to check something off their list, but they're ready. They're going to be primed and ready for more. And an order bump, low cost tool or guide that is a no-brainer add on to the order. And the example I love is, if you go to McDonald's and you order a Big Mac, they're going to ask you, do you want to have fries with that? So it is just a way of making a suggestion of something that is lower cost than the SLO, but it takes the SLO another step. So maybe it is templates, it's a swipe file, it's something that once they do the SLO training, this is going to be a nice addition to help them accomplish whatever the SLO is for. We're talking everybody's holy grail, which is an upsell. You can make an additional offer that is an upsell, which is considered a bit higher ticket. And that can be a discounted one-on-one session with you. So again, it's more expensive, usually, upsell, right? But not super expensive. It's keeping it in alignment. But then now you have a recording that you can repurpose and set on an evergreen. And maybe that's when you really invest heavily in Facebook ads. And again, what you're trying to do is get people that are willing to buy, and they're also willing to give you feedback and give you testimonials that when you go evergreen on this process, you've got some great testimonials and social proof to share with people.